Hey guys, so I have some new products on the table in front of me and I thought I would apply them on camera and tell you what I think. Some of them I just got and I haven't tried them yet, and some of them I've had for a short time and I have like a first impression of them, but I'm gonna use them together with you. 3 out of the 4 you have not seen before. I've only showed you one of these so far, and I think that was in a haul video or something like that. So what I did was I did my makeup. I put on like lip treatment product, foundation primer, foundation, contour, and blush. And I stopped there because the first product that I'm going to test out with you is a highlighter. It's the Maybelline Master Strobing Stick, and this is in the shade Light Iridescent, and it looks like this. This has been out for, I don't know, 2 or 3 months, something like that, and I wasn't initially interested in this, and then I saw it on someone in a magazine. And I was like, that maybe I, was a little too hasty about that. So I decided to give it a go. And this is number 100. So it's a twist up highlighter stick. And it's like a pearly peachy pink, I guess you would say. It's very, very light in color. Now, I have swatched this on my hand, and that's my only impression of it so far. I haven't used it on my face yet. So let me swatch it on my hand and tell you what I think about this just by swatching it. So that's what the swatch looks like on my hand. I feel like when I have used products similar to this in the past, that instead of just putting it on my face like a stripe and applying it directly that way, I feel like the best way to apply these types of products is to put some on a brush and then apply it with a brush. So I'm going to use a MAC 130 brush. This is a dual fiber type brush, and it's not huge, it's not tiny, it's somewhere in between. And I was looking for something that was relatively the same size as the highlighter stick. So I'm just going to put some of the product on the brush that way. Then I'm going to go right across the top of my cheekbones. That is really, really subtle. I can't see it. Now, I know it is light in color, but I deliberately used a very light blush so that hopefully they would pair well together. Yeah, that's really subtle. All right, well, seeing as how we can't see it by putting it on with a brush, let's try going directly in with the highlighter itself. There we go. Now I can see it. Wow, it's still very subtle though. But, keep in mind, this is a super light color, and it is a moist, it's not a powder. It's a cream type product. And those are notorious for being more difficult to work with. Okay, now I can see it. If I tilt my face a little bit, you can see it across the top of my cheekbones. Wow, that is really, really subtle though. But it is pretty. It's just you have to pack a lot of it on. All right, I'm going to try just blending it just a little bit with this brush. Alright, well, that's okay, but I gotta say that when it comes to highlighters, I really prefer powder products. I just feel like they're so much easier to work with and so more noticeable. Now, I am somebody who likes a subtle highlight, but if I'm going to use a cream highlight product, if you like cream products, I would say that Benefit High Beam is my favorite cream highlighter by far. It's a liquid though, it isn't like a solid, and maybe that's why I find it just a lot easier to use, and the finished effect I think is better. Of course, that's a lot more expensive than this, but yeah, I mean, it's okay, and if I tilt my head a certain way, you can see it right there. I don't know, it's okay. Maybe it would look better out in daylight or something. Okay, so, my first impression of that is not that great, but, I mean, it isn't bad, it's just, like I said, there are things that powder is much easier to use. Okay, so the face products are done then, so let's move on to the eyes. What I wanted to demonstrate for you is a product that I have just been absolutely crazy about, and that is the Bite Beauty Multistick. I have 3 shades of these now, you guys. And they're $24 a piece, so I'm going to just try to be satisfied with the 3 I have, but they come in a ton of colors, and they're so addictive, and I enjoy these so much. Now, this is a twist-up cream product that I feel like it does work easy and is so versatile. You can use this on your eyes, on your face, or on your lips. This particular one is in the shade Blondie, and I have been using this more or less as a cream eyeshadow base, and then I like to put other shadows on top of it. You could definitely wear this on your own if you wanted to, but it's matte, and so it's matte and flat, and I like there to be a little more complexity and dimension going on with my eye makeup, but I love to use this as an eyeshadow base. So yeah, this is Blondie, and these are at Sephora. And I'm going to use a Sephora concealer brush to apply this. So this is the way I'm going to do this, just like I was trying to do with the highlighter. So I just kind of buff some onto the brush, and then I just go all over the eyelid and then up into the crease. Like that. So you could build this up if you wanted to just wear this. You could build this up and make it, more intense and show more of this type of color, but I'm just going to use it as an eyeshadow base. So now I'm going to finish my eyeshadow, and I will be back. Okay, so I finished my eyes, and yeah, this Bite Beauty Multi-Stick makes such a great eyeshadow base, but it also works well as a blush or a lipstick. This particular color, I like using this as an eyeshadow base, but it just depends on, which shade you pick out, what you want to use it for. So my eyeshadows just go on really nice over that. And I just put it on the lids and in the crease. I didn't put any up as the brow bone highlight because I didn't feel like this was light enough to be able to do that. So I have a Lorac eyeshadow on my lids over that, and then I have a Viseart eyeshadow from the Neutral Matte Palette on in the crease But everything that I have on for products, whether I applied it on or off camera, will be in the description box as always. Okay, so let's move on to the lips. I bought a new lip liner yesterday, and I've been trying to find this for a while, but for whatever reason it's always out of stock wherever I try to get it. And it isn't anything new, it's something that's been out for a while. And it is the Maybelline Color Sensational lip liner in Nude. And you might think, oh, don't you already have enough nude lip liners? No, nude can be a really tricky color. And I was so thrilled that I bought this because I came home and I went through my nude lip products, and I have several lip products that are going to work fantastic with this. As a matter of fact, let me go grab them so that I can tell you which ones go good with this. Hold on. Yeah, because a nude liner is not just a nude liner. Sometimes if you don't get the right tone, the right depth of color, it can really alter the lipstick that you're using it with itself. So I'm going to show you the 5 products that I found in my collection that this is going to be perfect. Because every liner I tried to use before for the ones I'm going to show you, it just, I don't know, it just wasn't right. So one thing I'm going to use it with is the new Rimmel number 47 lipstick, and this is from the new, I think their limited edition, the Nude collection. This is a perfect match for that. So now I'll have a liner that will look good with that. And then I also got this recently. This is the LA Girl Matte Flat Finish Pigment Gloss in Dreamy. It's gonna work great with that. The liner is a little bit darker, but that's okay because what you want to focus on is the tone of it needs to look good together. And then I showed this in my Ride or Die tag as my Ride or Die liquid lip gloss, the Balm Meet Matte Hues. It's going to be great for that. And MAC Twig lipstick. And the L'Oreal Pro Last liquid lip color in Everlasting Caramel. So if you have any of those lip products and you've struggled to find just the right lip liner for them, this is the one. However, I'm not going to use any of those lip products. I'm going to use a new lipstick that I just bought over the weekend. But first let me show you how nicely this lip pencil goes on. I have had Maybelline Color Sensational liners before. This is my 4th one, but I feel like this is the one that I'm going to get the most use out of. Alright, so I line my lips and now I'm going to fill them in. When I line them, I do it right from the tip of the pencil, but when I fill them in, I go like on the side of the pencil. I did use a lip treatment product on my lips when I first started doing my makeup earlier, so that helps. I love this lip pencil. I am so glad I finally found it. I ended up finding it at Bed Bath & Beyond. is where I got it. It was just empty slots everywhere else that I went because it's very, you know, it's Maybelline, so it's very affordable. All right, now the lipstick that I'm going to use with this is, it had been forever since I bought anything from MAC that was limited edition. So I am a big Star Trek fan, and I always have been. So I decided to pick up something from the limited edition Star Trek collection. And I wanted to go outside of my comfort zone and get something very different than I would normally pick. So I got one of the lipsticks, and I got LLAP, which stands for Live Long and Prosper. This is a frosty gold lipstick. And if you've watched my videos for a while, you know that gold is a hard color for me, but I just wanted something different and unique. And what I have noticed in the past is if I'm going to do gold or peach lips, or coral even, the best way to begin is to line and fill in my lips with a deeper nude lip liner, which is exactly what this Maybelline nude lip liner is. So here we go. I hope I don't hate this. Well, it sure goes on nice and smooth. You know what? Considering this is gold, this is not bad. I don't hate it. And it's because it's on the nude base, I feel like that makes it way more wearable. If I just put a gold lipstick on my lips directly, I know it wouldn't look good. So yeah, that it ties in and works with the peach and brown eye look that I did, and the peachy blush with the peach shirt, and it just kind of ties in the whole thing. That was the other thing that I was going to talk to you guys about. I mentioned it briefly in another video. If you struggle to make certain makeup colors work, take a good look at your wardrobe, because I used to always feel like when I wore warm toned makeup that I could never wear it. I couldn't pull it off. It looked horrible on me. But really the key to the whole thing I have found is to wear a warm color for a top at least. It's not really so important what you have on your bottom half, but for a top, like peach is a warm color, and that ties in so much better with the peach and the brown and the gold and so on and so forth. I have recently gone out and purchased a lot of clothes, and they're all warm tone because I wanted to be able to wear warm tone makeup and have it look better. And yeah, I think I was always trying to wear just the clothes that I already had, which were usually cool tone, and it just didn't look right. I mean, on the average everyday person, I think they could probably pull it off no matter what they had on. But if you are extremely cool tone, but you want to be able to wear warm tone makeup, try just picking up, you know, some tops that are warm tone, and I think you'll be a lot happier with the results. Because if I had on like a blue shirt right now, it just wouldn't look the same. The makeup would look, it would look off. It would look like something wasn't quite right. And by wearing peach, it just ties the whole thing together. So just my 2 cents is as to what my experience has been. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I took 4 products that was sort of like a first impressions type video and used them on camera, and that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.